All water hazards at the hideaway are marked as red lateral water hazards. Under Rule 26, there are 5 relief options. One is that you can go inside the hazard and you can hit the golf ball without grounding your club or taking a practice swing. 2, you can identify where the ball crossed the boundary. You can go 2 club lengths no closer to the hole within that radius. 3 is you can take the point the ball last crossed the boundary and line up the flag, going back indefinitely. 4th is you can go back to the previous location and play your shot from there. And the 5th is what's called equidistance, as you can find on the other side of the water hazard, no close to the hole, the closest point of relief. Lateral water hazards are marked by red stakes. It's the inside portion of the red stakes, sight line to sight line, that is the actual boundary of the lateral water hazard. At times throughout the year at the Hideaway Country Club, red stakes are not placed on the golf course. In their absence, it's the boundary of the grass mowed line that marks the definition of the red lateral water hazard. Here you'll see an example of a golf ball that is in play because not all of the golf ball is past the inside portion of the red stakes. To identify where to take a drop from a red stake boundary, you must identify where the golf ball last crossed the boundary of the hazard. Here you'll see an example of a golf ball that landed in play and bounced into the lateral water hazard. Now let's show you an example of what not to do inside a lateral water hazard. First, you may not touch anything on the ground. You may not move any rocks, you may not touch any grass, and you may not improve your lie. Obviously here, all of these things are being done and this is not allowed. You may also not ground your club, including taking a practice swing. You may not take a practice swing and touch the ground in the lateral water hazard. All of these things that you're seeing are not allowed to be done in a lateral water hazard. Remember, the boundaries of the lateral water hazard is not the water itself. It's the boundary of the red stakes. Now let's take a look at the proper way to take relief. The ball has entered the water hazard. You need to identify where the ball last crossed the boundary of the hazard. Then you place a tee or a marker to mark that location. From there, you want to make sure that you can drop no closer to the hole. You'll see that arms spread out standing next to the marker is a good way to determine where you may go without going closer to the hole. From the point the ball last crossed the boundary of the hazard, you can take up to 2 club lengths within that radius, no closer to the hole relief. You can see I've used a driver to do this. You can mark 2 club lengths and then put another tee. So now you know the area in which to drop. Once you drop from shoulder height and the ball comes to rest within the radius of the 2 tees or 2 club lengths, now your ball is in play. Now you may proceed and play your next shot. Remember that you will receive a 1-stroke penalty because you've taken relief from a lateral water hazard.